which is tied around the theme of improving the teaching and research acumen. Before starting any academic function, it is our tradition to remember Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, music, art, wisdom, and nature. So let's dedicate a prayer to her. For that, I request Miss Geeta to play the video. Uh, Thank you, Geeta ma'am. I think there were some network issues at her end. So before we proceed further, I request Principal Ma'am, Professor Rama Arora, to formally welcome our guests and participants. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning to one and all. President Shri Upkar Krishan Sharma ji and worthy members of the ST Society, Chairman Governing Body GGT ST College Kheri Gurna, Major General A.K. Shori, Dr. Jayanti Datta, Speaker of this inaugural session, members of the staff, and all the participants who have joined us in this 1 week National Faculty Development Program on improving teaching and research acumen organized by IQAC cell of GGT ST College Kheri Gurna. I extend a very warm welcome on behalf of the management, staff, and students of GGT ST College Kheri Gurna to all of you, and hope that you all are doing well and taking all the precautions to keep yourselves safe and healthy. Goswami Ganesh Datta Nathan Dharma College, Kheri Gurna Banur, was set up with the blessings of Tyag Murti, Goswami Ganesh Datta ji, and Karam Yogi Dr. Pandit Mohan Lal ji on 1st August 2013. It was established by Shri Upkar Krishan Sharma ji with a view to create a new benchmark in the field of commerce and management education. Our college shares an umbilical cord relationship with the prestigious ST College Sector 32 Chandigarh. Being a unique and a different college, emphasis are laid upon innovation, quality, and excellence through practical exposure to the students. In a short span of 8 years, we have carved an inviolable niche among all the colleges affiliated to Punjabi University Patiala and have become the first choice of the students by attaining top university positions in academics, cultural activities, and sports. From time to time, the college has added new courses. It has added a new feather in its cap by introducing MCOM and became a PG college in 2017 and will be introducing PG Diploma in Entrepreneurship and Business Management and Diploma in Computer Applications from the next academic session 20122. Understanding the need of the hour and keeping the new education policy in mind, we have taken a tremendous shift in imparting certified skill development courses to the student, mobile app development and digital marketing course, mobile repairing course, fashion designing, industry readiness through enhancing soft skills are few to name. Apart from this, we believe in imparting practical knowledge to the students through hands-on exposure, for which we run unique and different programs like company formation program, online trading in share market, NAPTOL and spoken tutorial courses, personality development classes. The beginning of year 2020 marked a new era of quarantine, social distancing, and a global lockdown. The education sector got a sudden jolt when the schools and colleges across the country were temporarily shut as a measure to contain the spread of novel coronavirus. The process of teaching and learning must not come to a halt was the dilemma that all we faced. as it is the defining factor behind a nation's progress. The process of lockdown continued longer than expected, causing adverse impact on all major school examination, entrance tests of various universities, and competitive examinations. This has directly impacted more than 1.2 billion children in 186 countries and more than 285 young learners in India with far-reaching economic and societal consequences. In order to bridge this divide between teachers and learners, we must rethink of innovating teaching, which is technological supported. The traditional methods of teaching, also known as chalk and talk, style of teaching needs to be reincarnated with the aid of technology. Needless to say, technology was used in the pre-pandemic era also, but more emphasis was still on face-to-face interaction. These new ways of delivery in education has benefited learners by diluting the global boundaries and bringing classrooms to their homes. It is a smart and pertinent move to shift from customary methodology to a more flexible way of learning. Email was probably the first exposure to technology for our generation, and being in the academic field, we are now exposed to e-resources, e-books, e-journals, e-learning, e-classroom, online teaching learning, MOOCs, SWAM, e-commerce, e-trading, net banking, and other online transactions have become a part of our regular life. There has been a paradigm shift in the functioning of every sector, including manufacturing, IT, and education. As a consequence, the teaching community is now facing new challenge in their style of working, for which they neither have the expertise nor the right set of guidelines to tackle this sudden shift to the virtual world. Online teaching is still a challenge for many, as they face issues that range from basic internet connectivity to more structural issues such as curriculum and teaching methods. Recognizing this concern, this FDP is being customized to facilitate the faculty in acquiring knowledge for successfully conducting online classes. This FDP has been designed meticulously to cover a myriad range of issues relevant to online teaching and learning, such as innovative tools and techniques in online teaching, paradigm shift in multidisciplinary research, implementation of new education policy, and most importantly, understanding the rising stress and anxiety due to the ongoing pandemic. This initiative has been taken by the IQ cell of the college, for which I extend my heartiest congratulations to them. I am proud and privileged to announce that we have been extremely fortunate in bringing together the best minds across the country with us for the FDP, and I am sure that their intellect and experience would be highly beneficial to you and hope you would gain immensely from their vast knowledge. Brian Tracy, the celebrated author, working upon the development of individuals and organizations, says that be a lifelong student. The more you learn, the more you earn, and the more self-confidence you will have. With this thought, I wish you all a very happy learning experience and hope that you would come out better adept in ICT skills and less anxious about this new scenario after the successful completion of this FTP. Good luck. Over to Meenakshi.
Thank you, ma'am. We are now joined by Dhingra sir and Dr. Jayanti Datta, the speaker of first technical session. Welcome, sir and ma'am. Where there is no vision, the people perish. We are fortunate that we have a great visionary like Honorable President Sir, who dares to dream and has the capacity to translate vision into reality. Under his dynamic leadership, the GGDSD College Society has grown tremendously over the years with the addition of new colleges and schools. Many successful educational institutions run under the umbrella of the society. This success is ensured by the management's initiatives towards the development of the faculty, among other things. In 2014, such path-breaking step was taken by President Sir when he brought the Instructional Skills Workshop program to India in collaboration with the University of Fraser Valley, Canada. ISW is an international program aimed at developing the skills of faculty, which is quite different and result driven as compared to the traditional faculty development programs. Each year, we also conduct ISWs in our campuses. It is my honor to invite President Sir to address the participants, which comprises of faculty and research scholars from all over India. Over to you, sir.
Good morning and greetings to all. This is Rama Arora, Principal. Major General Shori, Chairman. This is Jayanti Datta, Dr. Meenakshi, and all the participants. It's a great pleasure and with a great satisfaction, I greet you all on this FTP program. GGDST College Society, which was established 48 years back, has its Premier Institute of ST College Sector 32, which is a grade A plus grade back. Star colleges by the Ministry of the Department of Science and Technology and DBT in a Center for Excellence declared by the UGC and running 4 research centers imparting PhD degrees in the college. This society has started 2 girls' colleges in the district Gurdaspur, which is the hometown of our founder president, Pandit Mohanlal ji, and subsequently we started this Khedi Gurna College with a motive of creating a niche place for this college in the field of commerce. Having said that, and listen to Madam Principal and Meenakshi, all I can say, something comes to my mind, that is, a lamp doesn't speak, it introduces itself by its light. Achievers never expose themselves, their achievement exposes them. A teacher becomes an achiever when he throws his light of knowledge to his students. I'm a engineer by profession, so I will have to say that light is measured always in the candle power. The candle power of a teacher get enhanced when they improve their knowledge, both academic, practical, and then pass on this knowledge to their students. And if they can ignite the spark in the students to get into a mode of learning and innovation, the teacher's job is done by that type of virtues. This FTP program has been very well designed, and I am sure that after attending this, the participants will find it very useful, and I hope and trust they will they will use this learning process in their classrooms. When we talk about classrooms, as very rightly Dr. Rama has said, the classroom structure has changed. Today, the classroom has not remained in the four walls of the classrooms. It is going to be a virtual classroom as well. And for a long time to come, hybrid teaching will continue and will become a way of life where technology will play a great part. So all the colleges, technically they have to improve themselves, and teachers, they have to improve their skills in these teaching techniques. With these words, I wish all success to this seminars, and good luck to everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Over-
sir. This National Faculty Development Program is being organized by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of the college. As all of you are aware, IQAC in colleges is formed as per the National Assessment and Accreditation Council's mandate, and the purpose of this cell is to ensure and maintain the quality standards in education as well as administrative spheres. Carl Stromsheim outlines the importance of FDPs as faculty development is like a computer. Unless maintenance is performed at a regular basis with relevant updates, both risk becoming outdated to the point where students are unable to benefit. To make students empowered and productive citizens, an ecosystem has to be developed which comprises educational institutions along with facilities that are inviting for students, teachers who have a passion for their vocation, pedagogy that transitions from rote learning to conceptual methods that can keep both teachers and students engaged and engrossed. The responsibility of faculty in higher educational institutions is not limited to teaching only. Most of us present here are researchers, and it is our moral duty to contribute towards the creation of knowledge also. We do not have the recent data, but according to the R&D data release report by UNESCO Institute for Statistics of India's 1.3 billion population, there were only 216 researchers per million population in 2015. This meager number also drains out of active research after completion of MPhil or PhD. We need to understand that teaching and research are two sides of the same coin and help improve higher education while creating a better society around us. This is the cornerstone on which our National Faculty Development Program is based, teaching and research. You would be glad to know that we received registrations from 21 states and 3 countries, but due to time constraint, many dropped out, and now we have participants from 14 states all over India. I must acknowledge our sponsors, iTinker, Mansha Training and Development Consultants, and Amit Sood Photography. We are running skill development courses in collaboration with iTinker and Mansha. iTinker is a German company which aims to make students future ready by skilling them in the technologies of future like artificial intelligence, 3D modeling, etc. Mansha Training and Development Consultants is an MSME which is involved in life skill trainings and counseling. The last day of the technical sessions, that is 12th June, is CII sponsored. All the resource persons of that day are associated with CII. Coming back to the NFDP, let me give a brief outline of the program. This is spread over a week, comprising of 18 technical sessions. The detailed schedule with guidelines have already been shared with all the participants. The topics, as Principal Ma'am said, have been selected thoughtfully, which are significant in current times. Expert speakers in relevant fields have been invited. Faculty development process involves improving the educational leadership skills, skills in designing and implementing a professional development plan, and personal development. So we have tried to incorporate all of these in this program. There is no provision of passive learning. All the participants have been assigned duties to chair the sessions, write reviews of each sessions, and discuss them. Feedback form will be shared at the end of each session, which is required to be filled within 20 minutes. The review of all sessions of a day will be discussed the next day. That means the 3 technical sessions of today will be reviewed tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. And by 5 p.m. tomorrow, the reviews are to be sent at the given email ID as per the shared format. And we expect that feedbacks and reviews should be honest. Since our participants are from all over India, I request the participants to try to converse in either English or Hindi so that there is no communication hindrance. We have not made it mandatory that you have to attend with your videos on, but while you are chairing the session or presenting reviews or discussing, you should keep your videos on. Moreover, since it is online mode, so it would be good if we could associate names with faces. If the participants have any queries, you can call us or text us. We are in the WhatsApp group with you. The 3 admins in the group are convener and co-conveners of the FDP. We have not allowed participants to send messages because sometimes it becomes chaotic and important information is overlooked. You will get the profile of the speakers in group one day prior to their sessions. So all the best to all the participants. Happy learning. Now I request Dr. Preeti Arora to present the vote of thanks. She will also chair the first technical session of today. Over to you, Preeti ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Is my video and audio clear?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, all. It's my privilege to present a vote of thanks and acknowledge all the dignitaries of inaugural program. On behalf of ST College Khedikuna and IPOAC, I extend a hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest and chief patron of this faculty development program, Honorable Shri Upkar Krishna Sharma ji, President GGDST College Society, Chandigarh. He is always there to support us and motivate us for all the innovative endeavors. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your precious time to grace the occasion. I would like to express sincere gratitude to patrons of the Faculty Development Program, Major General A. Kishori, Chairman, GGDST College Khedikuna, for his motivation and support, and Professor Dr. Rama Arora, Principal GGDST College Khedikuna, for her guidance and encouragement to make this event possible. I'm delighted to express my sincere gratitude towards all the dignitaries from the management, Dr. S.C. Vedya, Ashima Ji, and Dr. K.L. Kraft, for sparing their time to grace the occasion and for their enormous encouragement at every end. I'm greatly thankful to the convener of this faculty development program, Dr. Meenakshi Devi, coordinator, IQAC, GGDST College, Khedikuna, for her continuous hard work and efforts in organizing this faculty development program. I would like to thank co-conveners as well, Dr. Maninder Kaur and Dr. Dharam, for their continuous support in organizing this FDP. I would like to thank all the resource persons for accepting our invitation to be the part of this faculty development program, and a special thanks to Dr. Jayanti Datta, who spared time to join the inaugural session as well. So, before we begin, I also like to thank our participants who, without them, it is not possible to handle this faculty development program, and a special thanks to sponsors as well. So before we begin with our technical session, I would like to thank all the participants, all the dignitaries to join this inaugural session. And now, before we go further, I would request all of you